Yeah. Bop. Yeah, that should be good. The game I'm gonna be reviewing is fuck, I forgot its name. God fucking damn it, I forgot its name. I'll let its name at the end of the video. I don't remember what its name is. Okay, first impression. It's a driving simulator game. It teaches you how to drive in a sense. I guess if you don't know fuck all about driving, you can get somewhat of an impression of this game because it tries to take itself serious. Like it's like a driving Z type of game, and which is not bad. It's just it does a shitty job at that, and which really makes me not focus on driving at hand. And I don't know what it is, but games that have emojis just suck. As long as a game constantly shows an emoji, I know it's a dog shit game. It's just a given at this point. But yeah, that's besides a red flag that you should look out for. But anyway, this game. Starting out the game, you're gonna get a tutorial on how to do stuff like turn on your indicator or whatever the fuck. Things that you do when you drive a car that you probably should pay attention to. Which is true, which is why I say this game is sort of a driver's ed type of thing. Which, in the sense of the story mode, I love that it has so many fucking levels. It has like 87 levels if I remember right, yeah. And that's so many fucking levels that you cannot get bored playing. But then at the same time, it doesn't feel rewarding when you do, you know, all these levels. Because when you pass a certain point, I guess, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's my attention span. But yeah, when you get to a certain point, it all feels tedious and long because they teach you stuff like you're gonna get to a certain point, they're gonna teach you about a stop sign. Then you're gonna go like a fucking 10 or 5 minute drive just learning how to stop, and that can get annoying and boring because the game as is doesn't provide the player with much options on how to do things or like any kind of wacky physics for them to entertain. Like there's no ragdoll physics for the car, like when you're speeding and when you hit something, there's no like instant barrel rolls that you can do that you're gonna be like, wow, shit, that's a cool stunt or whatever, because like I said, it tries to take itself serious, and I understand that you want to give the player a certain sense of realism when they play this game. But then at the same time, on their free mode, oh, I love that they have what's this thing called, free mode? No, like where you just drive around and shit. I love that. You can do that, and then as you drive, since the game is so, I want to say broken, or they patched it in really quick, because you can choose while you're driving. There's a setting that you could choose that what kind of gameplay do you want? Do you want a drifting type of game where when you turn the car is instantly gonna do a fucking Tokyo Drift shit? Or do you want a simulation where your car is much slower? That's the best way I can put it, because there's no difference in things like how the car starts. Or maybe you're thinking maybe the manual gears where it's at when it comes to the simulator game, simulated part of the free roam. No, it's not. It's the automatic gear is complete dog shit. I am going off such random tangents without addressing a certain topic at hand, but the motherfucking manual gear, it is the worst shit you could ever think of. And I don't think there's a third gear mechanic or something, because in that game there's 3 of them. I remember it's automatic and manual, and there's another one that's just like, I guess, automatic, but then with buttons. I don't know, but it's really weird. And as I said, the manual gear is really weird, because with a manual gear you're supposed to have a clutch button, which everybody fucking knows, because it's a driving simulator game, a game that takes itself seriously. So why wouldn't they do that or patch that in or something? Why would they not add a clutch gear for people who want to drive in a serious manner with the manual gear? But they didn't. All you just do is press a motherfucking button, and it doesn't feel rewarding. It just feels like you're just tapping a button constantly, and it stops you from enjoying the game, that you have to remember to press this button so that you go a certain amount of speed or whatever. But it feels annoying. It feels like it shouldn't be in the game, which is not true for a driving game. Manual is supposed to be I guess something of the most realistic it can get. That's the foothold that defines a driving simulator, the manual gear system. But in this game, they just fucking threw a fucking duct tape. They threw duct tape on a broken ankle type of thing. So yeah, that was dog shit. And going back to the gameplay, the other modes that you can enjoy, I really like the parking mode. It's probably my favorite mode. It's like you navigate through very narrow scenarios, like in a very heavy populated car lot. You have to go through the cars and like not hit a single car. Otherwise, I think you lose or like you're penalized. And I think that's really nice because it lets the players have another thing to focus instead of constantly learning the fucking mechanics on the fucking road signs, blah blah blah, all of that. You can have fun shit and focus on getting to the next point faster and more efficient without crashing your car. I like that. It's a really easy way to stimulate the brain and make me constantly play this for about 30 fucking minutes, which is what I did. But I digress. What else is there enough to mention? There's no other map except the damn fucking city. And I like to say, I wish that I could go off the edge. There's just really big wall surrounding it, and you can't get out of the car, so you're just constantly driving around a confined space. And okay, I'll talk about this. Is the Fremont map. It's okay. It's not great because it's entertaining in a sense that you can play this for about 2 days or 3 days before you can start getting bored of it, because there's not much to do except ride around and do missions, which is a really cool thing that they did. I like that a lot. And you could basically, it's like what's this game? It's like Need for Speed. I don't remember the mechanics, but if you drive around a certain area, you're gonna see like a weird like indicator, like a dome, and then of light. You go to it and stop your car, and then you can do whatever mission that you have to do in there. They added that to the free roam, which I think is really cool. Keeps you always guessing, looking for the next task, which is why I'm saying you can play it for 2 days or 3, depending on how the game makes you feel overall. And the other extra day that you will play for is for the insane obstacles they put there. You know, they put really not intricate, just really high up and high stakes type of landscape that the car has to travel. Like it can fucking get to the top of a building with these little ramps and shit like that, which seems fun, but then it doesn't fucking feel fun because that's all you do. You just climb up. There's nothing to do once you're up. I didn't get to the peak because it was so fucking annoying because I kept falling over, so I decided fuck that. I was just cruising around with my fucking car looking for missions, and there's no pedestrians, which, yes, I mean, it's a driving game, but I guess they could have added pedestrians as a way to just keep players immersed in their universe, like make them talk and be like, oh, you're driving shit or something like that. Say something when the player does a really bad thing. A driver is not supposed to do, like when you don't indicate, you yell like, were you raised in a barn or something, to really remind you that this is a driving simulator game. I'm supposed to drive a certain way because this game is trying to teach me that. But it's not bad. It's far from bad, actually. It's pretty fun. I enjoy playing it. I actually got lost in it at some point, but then, as I say again, it is still not good. Unfortunately, it's okay. It's fucking mid. As long as it has a fucking emoji at some point where it's unnecessary, it's gonna be a mid or bad game. But anyway, what else is there to discuss? The graphics look dog shit. Anything else that isn't a car related looks like shit. Unfortunately, the car looks pretty fucking good, but there's no attention to details when it comes to when you hit something. There's no like scratches in the car or whatnot to really check if you did hit something. So I don't know. It just looks the same every single time that you hit a fucking building going at 100 miles per hour. It just feels the same. But yeah, that's not really impressive. What is also not impressive is the fucking money system, the monetary system, money, whatever. How you purchase cars. Their cars that are so motherfucking expensive. They don't reward you with the euphoria that you feel when you complete a game or like a level that was pretty difficult. The money payout from each mission is above average, but then again, the missions aren't fucking fun, so why would you keep playing it? And you realize, oh shit, these cars are pretty cool. I really want to get a Lambo. I really want to drive it, but then you realize it's like $2 million, and you make that a shy amount of 20k. You're like, what the fuck? And also what I think sucks is the button preview. When you go through the car selection, there's a fucking button called preview that I assume means that you can drive it. It doesn't fucking work. It doesn't fucking work. Why would a button called preview on a car not fucking work? I don't know, man. Maybe I didn't press it right. Maybe I didn't fucking input the passcode that you need from the damn game developers. But it doesn't fucking work. And customization, you can customize your car. Nothing too special about that. Nothing really out of the ordinary to talk about when it comes to customizing your car, because like I said, it's nothing special. But it is, I guess, in a sense. Oh yeah, customization. It forces you to constantly play the level so you can level up, because everything is legit locked. You don't even have two colors to pick from. You have the first color, the default color, and the next color, if you're lucky enough or if you progressed enough to get it. The rest you just have to constantly grind for it. And I think it's so damn annoying, but then again, I don't know who this target audience is, so yeah. Anything significant I could think of about the game? No. They added the fucking driver, which they didn't have to because he looks like shit. It's just a stick man with a little body holding the steering wheels, and even if you jump to the first person, he doesn't even turn, he just holds his stick arms out. Just why? It's unnecessary. The rear view mirrors don't work. The only thing I can see you using as a means to get away from, like, to reverse a car, is when you get out of the fucking first person and go third person to actually see what's behind you. Because when you're in first person, like I said, the rear view mirrors don't fucking work, and it's a driving simulator game, and it's really stupid. I don't remember exactly where it was on the chart on the games that I checked, but I'll check it. I think it was pretty high up. Man, this shit is made for kids, bro. Or maybe I have a shitty recommended list. I don't know. I'll refresh it at some point. But yeah, this game is nothing to be like, oh my god. It's nothing really groundbreaking or, in a sense, interesting. It's just nice. You could play it if you want, but then at the same time, you could definitely get more playtime playing something else. Fortunately, other games like that exist. So, but this game, my overall experience of it, this game is 5 out of 10. Definitely. It's mid, not enticing in any way, not anything that you could really get excited over, but you could definitely play it if you have downtime, just not for too long, I guess, which is fine. Everyone has their own preferences, but I feel like I don't see it as in anything special or like entertaining. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say about the game. Yeah, that's all. See ya.